In a worst case, if the facilities are completed within the next 1 or 2 years, North Korea's output of nuclear weapons could significantly increase around mid-decade to about 8 to 13 weapons every year. A more cautious assessment, and the one towards which we lean, taking into consideration possible technical difficulties and delays, including interdiction efforts, is that these facilities will not be completed until the second half of the decade.
In the near term, for the immediate future, the next couple of years, North Korea's ability to significantly increase its nuclear arsenal is very limited. It has some plutonium on hand, can produce a little bit more, but we're not talking about a major increase in capability given its existing facilities as far as we know. So there's still an opportunity for a diplomatic solution that can deal with a relatively small capability, a handful of nuclear weapons. But as you go beyond that window of diplomatic opportunity, then the North Korean capability, assuming they finish the 50 megawatt reactor and a production scale enrichment plant, then it really begins to get into the range of dozens of nuclear weapons, which makes a diplomatic solution much more difficult and obviously increases the security threats that it could possibly pose.
Take much further what the United States government's been saying in its assessment of.
I think all of those factors argue in favor of concluding that a military option is extremely unattractive. Now that doesn't mean that at the end of the day the U.S. and its allies couldn't win a war. I think they could, whether started by North Korea or any kind of preemptive war. But the costs and the casualties and the risks would be extremely high. And I think for that reason, as we've said, for over 25 years, Washington has always sought a diplomatic solution as the preferred way to try to deal with this issue. Thank you. Good job. That was great. I think you handled that.